We're back on EA Sports. This one is just about to be decided. We'll get back to this one-possession game inside the 2-minute warning. On second down, here's Dobbins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Again, they'll run with Dobbins. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their third and final one. Now, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
This is why it's so important not to overcommit to the team's lead runner. It went to a secondary ball carrier, and they cut him down for a big red zone stop.
Ready!
Defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got third and goal. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Ready!
Dobbins. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be fourth and short. 3 straight runs, stop short of the end zone. And now what do they do on fourth and goal?
For the Broncos field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Once again, they call on him, and once again, he delivers. Had to be so confident sending him out there that he was going to win them this game, and he did just that.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Let's take this at the 10. Jukes away from one. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Starting out trips right here. First and 10. One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So to the side of me, mile-high salutes throughout the building. It's a win at home for the Broncos. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
These players are on the last year of their contract. Resign. You can view the player's overall interest in your team here.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Denver Broncos. On the visitors' sideline, Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen. His guys just 2 wins over their last 6 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys know a home playoff game is in their future. They have clinched the division and look to be a real force in the AFC. And off we go from Denver. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Man open downfield is Diggs. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards, the final tally.
Play action here on the first play from scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Oh, my son!
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. The numbers for him from a week ago. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
Once more with Harvey. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Nick's going to give to Harvey. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing Nix. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35. Well, it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
First down.
Rip, 23.
At the 14-yard line.
Hot.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Red on red.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter. So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down and put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Hey, tomato.
Tootin. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
6-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. And he's got it. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Lawrence on the sneak. Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he got it. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down.
They gain nothing, and all they need are inches. Usually we put this on the offensive line, but sometimes it's the quarterback's fault as well on the sneak. You've got to get low and burrow.
Jakobi Meyers with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jaguars take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you know, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you've gone somewhere, but you're really out here in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. Get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Broncos offense led by their running back headed out for the 2nd possession. We show you the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns. And you can see where he's right up there amongst the league's best at finding the end zone. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone. It looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it. And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Broncos first down.
They'll try to draw Julio Dobbins. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete. Cortland Sutton was the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in Search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game.
They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Hey, danger.
Lawrence will throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Tootin. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense for the Broncos, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And Marvin Mims deep for Denver. That's taken on the 25. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. Here's Stephon Diggs as he and the rest of the offense get ready to go again. Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now it's Nix. Man open, he's got it complete to Courtland Sutton. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
A stoppage here for an injury, and not what you want to see. J.K. Dobbins in a little bit of pain after that last play. Off the play fake, Nix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. You look at this Jaguar defense. This unit coming into this one ranked number 20 against the pass in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st down coming up. Here's a give to Dobbins running right. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A stoppage here for an injury, and not what you want to see. J.K. Dobbins in a little bit of pain after that last play. But not what you want to see this. Late in the season, medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 4.
Hold on a sec. Hey, kill. Ready.
Again, it's Pacheco. Shrugs him off. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 21.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Well, they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, are going to take this to about the 10-yard line. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll run with Dobbins. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
To throw is Nix. Touchdown, Broncos. Stephon Diggs. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Broncos are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Will Lutz on for the point after. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it's finished off by the touchdown by Stephon Diggs. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he returns this to the 22. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
To the sideline and incomplete.
And I could see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
Got a man, that's Hunter. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
Here's Logan Cook now to punt this one away. first kick 47. This one looks good as well. This is fielded at the 27. A nice run back there off the good punt. It's a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Here's Nix. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
To throw, here's Nix. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That'll go for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A handoff now for Pacheco. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged. Up on the play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. The give is to McLaughlin. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
1st and 10 at the
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Right back to him on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Nix from the shotgun. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to run for it with Dobbins. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And no field goal try here from the red zone offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. An audible here to get a new look. is not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Lawrence. Open man, it's Hunter. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Lawrence with a quick throw outside. That's complete. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Lawrence to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Myers. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, Lion!
Again, it's Lawrence. He'll get this out to Tootin. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Lawrence.
The 40-yard line.
Well, he is caught by Hunter. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 36. 23 yards the pickup there.
Jaguars, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
What an intelligent play as he found open grass and uncovered quickly. A nice clutch play to move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Lawrence.
30-yard line.
A short throw there to Strange. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Now a run here off the RPO, he'll keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and then it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and
now Lawrence. And incomplete on the deep ball. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And his kick is indeed good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Final 3 weeks of the season are already upon us, and I'll come out and say it. It's when playoff teams become also-rans, and also-rans become playoff teams. Let's dive in. Our look at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on the Bucs in an NFC South matchup. And here it's Bryce Young finding T-Mac, Tetaroa McMillan. 19 yards for the touchdown. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Kansas City Chiefs.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. Brown with his stick skills. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Now the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Finish at 24. Hot. Turn. Defense hot.
Back to throw. Lawrence. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hunt. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Now a handoff as they run left side. And he stopped immediately there. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Hey.
Looking to throw. Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Here is 3rd and 5.
Red on red.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Jacksonville. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Denver's offense now set to go. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can throw the ball without creating extra contact.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. Get a couple, and that's it. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun is Nix. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. Josh Hines Allen there on the stop. Now 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing Nix. And his pass incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now Lutz for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Lutz is good, and that will knot us up at 10. So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville set to go again offensively. Now this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence to throw. Outright, this one goes to Patrick. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence will throw. That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate. Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it.
Hey, Lion!
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars! Travis Hunter with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Jags take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And Denver getting set to take the field. They find themselves down 17-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now it's Nix. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's McLaughlin. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 5. To throw is Nix. Over the middle, complete. That's McLaughlin. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 2.
Trying to run for it. Here's Hardy. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the stick.